Hey, this is Owen. If you're comfortable, leave your first name and state at the sound of the tiny truck backing up.
Hey, Owen, longtime fan here, Campbell from Chicago. This might, at the risk of this being too much of a personal question, I was wondering, is there anything keeping you in West Virginia? I mean, given your belief system, I can't imagine that it being too terrible. Fuck! I'm gonna call back when I can talk.
No, I get the idea. I get what you're asking. Feel free to call back in though if you want to add to it. But I get what you're asking. Why am I in such a regressive red state as a progressive, basically? And the answer to that is I actually grew up in Connecticut when I was little. And when I was like 8 years old or something, my parents moved to West Virginia because this is where my dad originally grew up. And I basically lived here ever since for the most part. Although I moved to Atlanta, Georgia for a short time in my teens. And then I moved to Florida when I was around 22 or 23 years old. Then I moved back. The reason that I'm still here, the reason that I moved back in the first place after going to Florida, is because I have family here. Not blood family, but my daughter's family. They took me in and took care of me when I got kicked out because I left Jehovah's Witnesses. And they have always been there for me, no matter what. They have always been there to support me. So I am here to support them now that they're in their old age. That being said, it looks like I am most likely going to be moving from West Virginia pretty soon. I'm going to hopefully be moving to New York City. We'll see what happens. That's the plan currently. Although after looking at houses and things like that in New York City, I can tell you that one other tangible benefit to living in West Virginia rather than New York City is the cost of living. My income is not tied to the area that I live in. I would make the same amount of money no matter where I moved, West Virginia or Canada or New York City or anywhere. It doesn't matter. YouTube and Etsy pay the same amount no matter what state you're in. So the biggest benefit to living in West Virginia right now is the cost of living is comparably very low compared to other states or even other countries. West Virginia is one of the least expensive places to live. So that has worked to my benefit, and that is why I am still here. But I am looking at getting out of here at some point in the near future.